Hey guys, this is Nephis here, and today we're going to be talking about the add-on of the week, and this will be the first episode of the series, and every week from now on, we're going to be covering one add-on every week, showcasing what it does, how to customize it, how it works, and so on and so on. If you guys don't know what add-ons or mods are from World of Warcraft or The Elder Scrolls Online, it's basically player-built tools to help you play the game better, like get more information from the game basically. Obviously, it works with the game's API. It can't really do anything outside of what the game allows you to do. So there's a lot of people who have this misconception of add-ons stealing your information or invading your privacy and so on, which is not really the case. So without further ado, we're going to be going over the first add-on of the week, which is RaidBuffs. Now, I get a lot of questions about RaidBuffs on my YouTube videos and in my Discord. Oh, what's that add-on that shows up on your tank video? Oh, what's that add-on that shows up and shows you the countdown for your debuffs and buffs as a healer? So we're going to be going over this add-on. Now, as you guys know, a lot of people on PC platform, because console players can't really have access to add-ons until they transfer to PC for the Elder Scrolls Online. A lot of people on PC platforms take add-ons for granted. It's not until like the new patch or something, or if the add-ons is stopped being maintained by an add-on developer, that people start noticing, oh shit, what now? So I would really appreciate if you guys, for every video, to check out the person who developed each add-on and to support them in whatever way you choose. Let them know that it really helped you, or that you think it's really cool, or even send an in-game donation to the person on PC EU or PCNA with gold or something, just to encourage them, because it really is like a behind-the-scenes kind of thing, and it's kind of amazing the kind of work they do and how much it helps us as players, not just like raiders, but also casuals, PvPers. There's even add-ons for role players. So yeah, that'd be really greatly appreciated, and information will all be down below in the description below. So let's start. So RaidBuffs is basically this thing right here on the right side of my screen. It shows you, let's say we're near a world boss or a raid boss or even a dungeon boss. It shows me the duration of minor vulnerability, minor breach, magic steal. These are all debuffs that come from skills, like elemental drain gives you minor magicka steal, as it says. Minor breach is from power to light, as it says, and minor vulnerability comes from the set infallible aether. So this allows us to track it, and visually speaking, it's actually come a very far long way. In terms of the visuals, it's instead of just numbers ticking down, it also has a bar ticking down as well, which I'll show you guys in a moment. So let's go aggro this guy real quick. So right there you see it gives you the number countdown and the bar going down, which is a pretty cool visual indicator, because it's really useful during a raid or a fight where you can't really pay attention to things. And just out of the corner of your eye, it's just enough. It's enough to see the bar. And once you see there's no bar, you just know when to reapply it and so on. But yeah, that's pretty much it for what it does. Now, as to how to customize it and how to work with it, it's fairly simple. The add-on comes in presets. So basically, you have the full preset, which is a bunch of cluttered nonsense. Personally, you have the DPS preset, which shows off-balance, immunity, Morag, minor fracture, major fracture, puddle. Not many DPS really use raid buffs as an add-on for their DPS tracking or whatever. Typically, it's mostly the tanks or healers that use this add-on, and it's a very, very useful add-on. As you can see, if you go to the tank preset, it only shows Crusher, Alkosh, Engulfing, nothing else. Let's say your Dragon Knight tank with Engulfing, it shows you how long the Engulfing flames last on the target. And unlike other add-ons, even if you look away from it, the boss will the counter will still show. So it's a pretty solid, consistent add-on. And as far as I know, it's still going to be maintained going into ESO elsewhere. And it also comes with a very nifty feature. It's called a custom debuff tracking preset. Let's say as a healer, you don't want, let's give an example. You don't want to see a bunch of, oh, I guess it disappeared. Too much switching around. But as a healer, you don't want to see multiple things. So you want to customize your own preset. And you can actually determine how many buffs / debuffs you can track. A lot of people have a hard time with this part like they don't really know why it's not working or whatever. Basically, you put a number in like 5 or 4, or just slide it if you really need to. But I think sliding it just kind of reloads it. So I switched to 4 instead of 3, as you can see, and it's going to take me a little bit of time to reload UI. Now going in, after you reload the UI for RaidBuffs, you're going to click on Custom Buff Setup. And as you can see, instead of just minor vulnerability, minor breach, minor magical steal, I can now add a new debuff. So to this preset, I can add a new debuff, so I can track anything from here on out, like off balance or so on and so on. And again, this is pretty consistent, pretty constant, and it's a pretty cool add-on. And that's how you customize it, that's how you work with it, and that's what it does. And that is pretty much it, guys. And that, I think, is the end of the first episode of the add-on of the week. And as before, as I said it, make sure to, always support your add-on developers. They are one of the pillars of the community. And without add-ons, honestly, this game is like, as you can see from my list of add-ons, it's like, oh my gosh, I really need add-ons in my life. I really can't imagine playing on console or even without add-ons on PC. But yeah, tremendous work by all these people. Like, it's a lot of work, a lot of time consumption. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video and learned a few things about this add-on I showed you, RaidBuffs. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, have a great adventure, stay safe, and goodbye.